You'll be aware that London Fire Brigade received the first of a number of calls to a significant incident just before 1 AM this morning. A large number of crews, operational firefighters, attended the scene. At its height, over 40 appliances and over 250 firefighters were tackling what was a significant and serious fire. You'll have heard the Commissioner mention that this was an unprecedented fire in terms of scale, speed and spread. And just to reiterate that point, the incident continues to be a challenging incident for us. I'm extremely proud of the efforts of our firefighters in bringing this fire under control in what is a traumatic and difficult incident. And I'm sure you would appreciate that this is still a live incident that we're dealing with, and as such, I'm limited on the information I'm able to give you at this stage. We intend to be here until the job is done. I'm working alongside my colleagues, my blue light colleagues and my local authority colleagues. We will do everything we can to conclude this incident. We certainly intend to be here through the night. The fire continues to provide challenge, but I can confirm our firefighters, through their professionalism and their bravery, have been able to search almost all of the building now. It continues to give us challenges. At that point, I'd like to hand over to my colleague, Stuart from the police.
Good afternoon, everybody, and thank you for your patience. So, as you've just heard from Steve, this remains an active operation from our colleagues from the Fire Brigade. Sadly, I can confirm that there are now 12 people that have died that we know of. This is going to be a long and complex recovery operation, and I do anticipate that the number of fatalities will sadly increase beyond those 12. And the thoughts of all of us from the emergency services, I'm sure colleagues from the local authority and local council and all of Londoners, our thoughts will be with those that have been so affected by what is, as you heard here, a fire of a scale and a precedence that we've probably not seen in London for many, many years. I've said before, and I'd reiterate again, from a police perspective, what's really important is that we identify and account for everybody. We've had call handlers in our casualty bureau taking hundreds of calls today. Now, our experience shows us in cases like this, it's very, very challenging to put a number on how many people are unaccounted for. Our priority is clearly those that we know would have been resident within Grenfell Tower, but indeed there might have been others that were staying with family or friends. So if you do have any concerns, please contact the Casualty Bureau. If you've been reported missing, or if you reported somebody missing and they're now found safe and well, again, I'd reiterate, please contact the Casualty Bureau so we know that that person is safe and well. Thank you very much to all of the community around here for their patience. This is going to be a long operation, as I said a moment ago. Not just today, not just tonight, as we make sure that the fire is completely put out, but then the recovery operation from the tower itself. It will be vitally important as we work closely with the coroner that we locate, identify all those who have tragically died within this truly, truly shocking fire. There are a number of reception centres that have been set up locally. There are a lot of people have been truly affected by this fire. And I would request to you, the media, please bear that in mind with reporting of some of the imagery that I know has already gone out on social media. And at that point, I'd like to hand over to Paul from the London Ambulance Service who can give some further details of casualties.
Good afternoon. I can confirm that as a result of the major incident here at Grenfell Tower, we have treated and taken to hospital 68 patients from the scene. Those patients have been taken to 6 hospitals across London, and 18 of those patients are currently receiving critical care. We are also aware of a further 10 patients that have presented themselves to hospitals across London. Our thoughts are clearly with everyone involved in this terrible tragedy and their friends and family at this time. We've had over 100 of our clinicians and specialist teams here today supporting the ongoing effort to manage this incident in support of colleagues in the London Fire Brigade and the Metropolitan Police Service. We had significant numbers of our crews here overnight, and this has been a very challenging and complex incident that's been running over a protracted length of time. I'm incredibly proud and grateful to the efforts of all the emergency service colleagues where we've worked in a challenging situation. We remain on scene with clinicians and specialist teams in support of the London Fire Brigade's rescue and recovery effort. And I would ask Londoners, as I have done previous occasions today, to call us in a genuine emergency only and to consider the use of NHS 111, GP or pharmacy for less urgent needs while we continue to manage this incident. Thank you.
Good afternoon, I'm Councillor Nick Patrick-Brown. I'm the leader of Kensington and Chelsea Council. It goes without saying that this has been a terrible day for North Kensington, and I wanted to express my thanks and residents' thanks for the enormous response we've had from the emergency services. The fire, ambulance and police have behaved magnificently on what has been a terrible day. Our thoughts are clearly with those who've lost their lives, those who've been injured, and those who are currently estranged or looking for other members of their family. The Council has set up a number of emergency centres around Grenfell Tower and is supporting local people who are making use of them at the moment. I'm very grateful to those who've made donations of food and clothes to Kensington Town Hall. That is hugely appreciated. I also wanted to thank other London boroughs, the Mayor of London, and a huge number of voluntary associations locally for the help that they have also offered. We will work very closely with all those who've lost their homes, and we will make sure that we give them every support over the days and weeks ahead to find alternative accommodation as close by as possible. Clearly, looking further ahead, there needs to be a full investigation as to the cause of this fire, why it started, and why it appears to have spread so rapidly. That is a matter for a full investigation which the Council will fully support. Thank you very much.